Hello everybody, this is Renee Martin and I am so excited today to guest host a very cool episode of Nautilus Drydocks Hot Seat. So if you're not familiar with the YouTube channel with the Hot Ones, the idea is I'm going to ask these guys some tough questions or some fun questions as they slowly make their way towards various hot sauces, getting hotter and hotter on the Scoville scale. We'll see how well they do and how long they last and how they react. And so here today we have your Nautilus Drydocks crew. Bob Martin, as you know, the RCSubGuy. YouTube channel, 40,000 plus, going strong.
I think we're at 43,000 now.
So very, very exciting too. His right-hand man, shop manager, Jason. And the cutest kid in the whole wide world, according to his mom, the RCSubGuy, Logan, the RCSubkid, Logan Martin.
So we're cutting that, right?
My name's Bob Martin, also known as the RCSubGuy online and to the submarine community. I've been doing RC submarines for like 23 years. And I'm super excited for this inaugural edition of the Hot Seat. If this turns out well, I want to turn this into like an ice bucket challenge. I think we need to each call out a buddy from the submarine community and get them to film themselves doing it. Yep. So think of a name.
Hi, my name's Jason. I'm shop manager. We're writing life decisions right now, but I've been doing this for RC stuff for 3 years now, ish, going on 3 years.
It goes so quickly.
Yeah. So let's bring on the heat.
And well, I'm Logan Martin, occasionally the RC sub kid. I've been around RC submarines most of my life, although for the most part they've just been like on a shelf in the background. Only in the last 4 years, maybe 5.
Mm-hmm.
Have I really been like in and around the shop, seeing how they're made, seeing what the value they bring. So it's fun to be working here. Maybe not today.
Okay, so here's how we're gonna do this. We're gonna go from not as hot to kill yourself hot. And then we have these chicken nuggets here. We're gonna dip them in. And they're all going to take a bite, and I'll ask them the hard questions, and they're going to sweat it out and answer the questions. But Logan will explain the sauces as we go, because I don't know exactly which ones everybody picked here. So let's just take a second. We're going to crack into our first one, which is which one?
All right, this is from the Hot Ones. It is the classic Chili Maple Edition. This is a 1600 Scoville unit sauce. It is a sweet refresh of an original. It features real maple syrup and tangy apple cider vinegar, as well as Fresno chilies. And this would probably be a good opener sauce that is equal parts sweet and hot.
There we go.
See, this Hot One should give us some commission. That was a great description.
and these are all still sealed. These are all from the actual Hot Ones promotional box that we got. It comes with 10. We picked 6. Because we don't know how our endurance is going to do. But they're all sealed.
We're not cheating.
We're not cheating. We didn't refill the bottles with ketchup or anything like that. So let's give a decent dose in there. All right. Anybody want to smell the bottle before they
No.
check it out?
I made that mistake with the drink before.
It smells good.
Smells nice. Okay.
That's true. That one probably smells good.
All right. So grab yourself a nugget. Give it a good swish. Yep. Make it authentic. All right, here we go.
Cheers.
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 Oh, I'm a little low, didn't I? I mean, yeah, it's 1600 Scoville.
What would the equivalent of that taste? Is it just
Spicy ketchup.
Spicy ketchup. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, someone added a little too much pepper.
Okay. That's not too bad. It's a good opener.
That was definitely doable. That has a nice flavor to it.
Well, I have an easy question for you though to go with your easy hot sauce. What was your most memorable build and why?
So far I have built the Bat Sub and I have worked on the Falcon. Of the two, the Bat Sub was a great introduction, but I didn't really go in depth. I had a pre-built hull and I had a pre-built cylinder, and all I really did was like, okay, here's an outtake of this, take it out, replace it, and that's all. The Falcon is a far more interesting project. However, I feel like it was a bit too much of a jump to go from like a pre-built hull, pre-built cylinder, and replacing parts to a flat-out like never done before, completely unique, abstract shape, and force it to be able to be an RC submarine. So,
Jason, what about you?
Most memorable.
Yeah.
We got a lot of boats through shop.
Right. I think, well, the blue water boat was kind of cool to do. Just something different. My first Gato, what was that, second Gato, was the first one that I actually built and put everything together and, did all that for it. But I don't know, we've had so many come through that it's just hard to pick, just to pick one.
Yeah, yeah.
Vaughn's Upholder, that one was cool, but that was already built, so we didn't really have to do a whole lot to it.
Yeah.
So it's just hard to choose when you just see boat after boat after boat after boat. After years they all just kind of blend together.
Especially the modern boats, they're all black and long and
yeah. I mean, we've had some cool ones come through, but I don't know.
Bob, what about you?
There's probably two. The first one was my scratch-built Nautilus, my very, very first sub ever. That took 2 years to build, me not knowing anything at all. And I was really lucky because Greg Sharp, who lived in Victoria at the time, like RC submarine expert, lived half an hour away just by luck. And so he managed to talk me through everything and help me build it and get it in the water. But the other one that I thought was super cool, and it kills me that we ended up repainting it, was the Pink Permit.
Oh yeah, that one. That was
so that was a
that kind of broke our heart a little bit.
It came to us pink, and at the suggestion of my incredibly intelligent and beautiful wife, we decided to kind of auction that off for breast cancer awareness, and it was a pink permit, and we put it together, and it was just super simple, and it worked so good. And
first thing right in the water, ran perfectly.
Yeah, so those are probably my favorite boats so far.
Good answer. You guys ready for the next one?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Let's.
Tasting notes.
I believe the next one we have is Tropicante. Yeah, Tropicante, which is a Scotch bonnet pepper base with a Scoville scale of 4,000. So this is about twice as hot as the first one.
Oh.
A little over twice. All right.
I like to generalize. Makes it more fun.
Says the engineer.
Everyone loves it when your things only mostly work.
This looks delicious.
That it does, actually.
Did you shake it?
I did. It's thick.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like. All right, 1, 2, 3.
Cheers.
That's delightful.
That's really good.
It's like spicy applesauce.
Oh, weird.
This sounds really nice because we never seasoned that.
That'd be good on fish.
So Jason, I noticed you have tattoos. Can you tell us a little bit about your favorite tattoo and why?
Probably the one on my back. Excuse me. I got a tribal from neck to crack that I've had for years and years and years, and that's probably one of my favorites. But that's got a little sidekick.
You must have got a chunk of pepper that I didn't get.
I'm feeling the back end heat too.
Yeah, builds up on you a little bit.
I only saw your tattoo once when you had to dive in after that type 2 in like Woodland.
Yeah.
But
I would say probably one on my arm here. It's I don't know if everybody knows, it's the 27 Club. All the musicians that died when they were 27. Jimi Hendrix, Jim Morrison, Janis Joplin, things like that. So.
Wow, that's cool. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, I'd probably say that would be my favorite.
So, I don't know who knows this, but you have a pretty cool tattoo on your back too.
I do, yeah. So I originally got a dragon tattoo for my 30th birthday, I think.
Your black belt.
Oh yeah, that's right. When I got my black belt in Taekwondo, my first black belt in Taekwondo. But I got it covered up like 3 years ago, something like that, with a big Oriental dragon. So dragons are a huge part and influence on my life. I was born in the year of the dragon in 1976, a fire dragon. So yeah, it's big. It took like 30 hours of work. I've been through a lot of shit in my life with surgeries and stuff, and that tattoo was worse by far.
And not a lot of people know this either, but you also have. Oh.
That I do. I kind of want to show them off a bit more properly, but...
There we go.
Yeah. And it's a bit unfair to pick out a favorite, because what I have a mechanical dragon over my heart over here, and the phoenix on the opposite side. And the reason I went with the dragon and the phoenix, a few other reasons, but one of them was balance. The dragon is one of the most powerful, passionate, fiery, destructive beasts known in mythology. And the phoenix is the one thing that the dragon can never destroy, because destroying a phoenix with fire just causes it to be reborn. So it's the ultimate balance. One cannot harm and destroy the other completely. And I found that very powerful for a bit of a while, because I felt like I was not spiraling out of control, but I felt like I was kind of losing who I was a little bit. So it felt nice to have a symbol of balance right across my heart.
All right, we ready for our next round?
Yeah.
What do we have here?
So
That's caliente barbacoa.
that is, this is apparently a more barbecue-based one.
Yeah, barbecue sauce.
It is the smokiest sauce of the season, including maplewood smoked jalapenos and dried chipotle peppers. And this one is a 33,000 Scoville scale. So we just jumped up about 29,000 Scoville units.
Let's do it.
And that's not even our biggest jump yet.
So spicy barbecue sauce. So just keep this in mind for your next steak.
Yeah.
He's still having a hard time at 4,000.
All right, here we go. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Cheers.
This barbecue sauce, ooh.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I'm getting enough sauce.
That's actually delicious.
I filled up about half mine of pure sauce. So I'm either going to hit like a sledgehammer, or that was just really good barbecue sauce and that's it.
That's really good.
Do you have any advice for newcomers to the industry? I'm going to start with Logan, since he's the newest.
Yeah, let's go.
If you're first getting into RC subs, choose the one that everyone has picked over, because there's 101 ways to do it and 1,001 guides to do it. So it's the easiest one for you to find out how to do everything effectively. If you do what I did and you jump straight from the easiest boat you've ever made to the hardest boat, where there's no way to do it besides your own intuition, you're going to get caught up between feeling like you know exactly what to do and having no idea what's going wrong.
Jason, how you holding up over there?
I'm good. I would say, if you're first getting into it, buy a boat that's already done. Drop it in the water, do some research first, obviously. Go look up on YouTube. There's thousands and thousands, Bob's got thousands of videos. Other people have done it all across the world. Do a bunch of research on it so you're not, getting into it, blind, and then something goes wrong and you're afraid to try to fix it yourself. So I think that's the best thing, is just good research and buy one that's already completely done and go from there.
And you actually have a book written all about how to get into the hobby itself, which is very cool.
Yeah, diving deep. I wrote that, so I'm a published author. That's super exciting.
Yeah.
But my advice to newcomers, so two things: know your limitations. If you struggle with kind of basic skills in terms of like fabrication and electronics and that kind of thing, this is not going to go well. I'm not saying it's not insurmountable, because a lot of things can be overcome with perseverance and patience. But your journey will be much more difficult if you're not honest with yourself as to whether or not you can own it, maintain it, repair it, all that thing. And the other thing that I would say is pick a boat that you're passionate about. If you pick one because it was cheap, you're never going to love it. It'll just be a boat, and you'll have it and you'll own it and you'll get tired of it. But if you pick something that you're passionate about, and you look at it every time and get excited to work on it or to put it in the water, your journey is going to be so much simpler, even though it may be the same distance from marker to endpoint to get it working. The journey will feel much more exciting and rewarding if at the end of the day you got something that you can be excited and passionate about.
That's good life advice there too.
Good life advice, yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's go. Let's move on. What are we doing, Logan?
What is that?
Cosmic Disco.
Cosmic Disco.
So yeah, we're doing another pretty considerable jump up. So this is a mix. So this is from the Karma Company. This is a mix of their two most popular sauces, the Cosmic Dumpling and the Scorpion Disco. Go figure, it's called Cosmic Disco. And this one has a Scoville value of 103,000. So we've broken 6 digits.
So
All right.
what was the last one before this?
33. Although to be fair, none of us really felt that. So
Yeah.
I can't wait for this one to just kick all of our asses. If the video ends now, you know why.
Yeah. Off air.
I can smell the spicy on that one. Whew.
Oh yeah.
You can smell that
Oh my
one.
gosh, that actually does have an aura to it. Whew. I'm not smelling that.
That'll clean your sinuses out.
I'm not sniffing that. Oh,
Cheers.
Right, there we go.
Oh, that is. Oh,
oh wow. That's kicking in
Biting.
quick.
that is first thing. Oh, get that away from me. Oh.
Yeah, that's kicking in pretty quick.
All right, so we have this part in the show where we ask you to explain a photo, and through the magic of video editing while Jason is dying,
Oh yeah. I'm starting to sweat a little bit. Yep.
we're going to flash up this one of my favorite family photos, and you explain the photo. So Logan, how are you okay?
Am I getting really flush? I feel very flush.
You're
Starting to sweat. I need beer.
Which one is this?
our family Hercules video.
So this is
photo.
when we did like a generational, or not a generational, like a time gap. So I was young Hercules, seen at the opening of Disney Hercules. And my father was, of course, older Hercules. So I got, when we were ordering costumes, I think you got a size down. So yours was a bit small on you.
Yeah. My junk was exposed.
Yep, and mine was flat out not a male costume. I got a female toga, which I then had to cut a strap off of and sling across my chest.
Died.
Now we're breaking into the.
Oh, yeah.
So Bob, anything to add on our toga party? Which wasn't a toga party, it was Disney
No,
party.
it was not a toga party. It was a costume party. Actually, it was a Disney themed
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day party.
I thought it was Halloween, but I guess it was Valentine's.
No. I mean, the only funny thing about that, and I don't think Logan went into it. I don't remember. Was that apparently everybody read the invitation, except our neighbors, who I answered the door in my Hercules costume, and they were in their jeans and t-shirts. And that was the first time that I've seen Ken's wife punch him in the chest when the door opened, and she's like, "It was a costume party."
Yeah. So, Jason, through the magic of video editing, we're gonna flash up a photo that you need to explain.
How about this? This video right here. Yeah, this is me dying on air.
There's literally sweat like condensing.
Yeah, I feel it. Yeah, this is my finest hour right here.
Only 2 more to go.
Only
Yeah.
2 more to go. All right, well, let's move on to the next one then, so we don't so the suffering can end soon. All right, what's this one?
This one is garlic.
Yeah,
It's
you-
French. It can't be that bad.
Unique garlic. I'm just gonna go into the friggin' Scoville immediately because That last one that was 103 that Jason and I are currently dying from. That one, 642,000.
Oh yeah, can't wait. Sounds good.
It's chunky.
Another thick one.
Well, the reason that's bad, almost all of these have only 5 ingredients. They have the chili pepper, a fermented version of it, and they have a powdered version of it. Oh, the heat's coming back. Why is it coming back? It's been 5 minutes. It shouldn't come back.
All right, bottoms up.
So this is how I earn my bonus, right?
Oh, that's garlic.
It's garlic.
Here yet, I can feel it. I can feel where it
Oh, it's building.
It's building quickly.
It's building very quickly.
All right, well, while that's building, we've got a this and that question. So we're going to fire these ones off pretty quick. Okay. Beachside hut or mountainside cottage?
Cottage.
Ninjas or pirates?
Pirates.
I'll say pirates.
Being invisible or being able to fly?
Fly.
Fantasy or science fiction?
Fantasy.
Science fiction.
That's a rough one.
That is my 2 favorites, put side by side, but I have to go.
I'm gonna go fantasy.
I'm going fantasy.
Horror or comedy?
Comedy.
Horror.
Live in 1969 or 2069?
2069.
19.
The only reason is because I don't think we're gonna be around in 2069.
Snowball fight or water balloon fight?
Water balloon.
Oh, growing up in Canada, I gotta go with the snow.
I'm gonna go snow as well. I haven't had a good one in a while though.
Okay, I feel like I got away with that one. I need to
Oh, I didn't.
Foresee the future or change the past?
Change the past.
future.
Future.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
I'm sorry, Gracie. Dogs.
Batman or Superman?
Batman.
Batman.
Oh, that's controversial. Christmas or Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving.
Christmas.
Slow.
It's slow, but it's not.
I just did the swipe right on my tongue. And I was like, this is not a problem.
Yeah.
Now you're dying.
Yeah, it's slow, but it stays.
There's regrets. Okay.
Okay, bunnies or squirrels?
Squirrels.
Bunnies.
This is a burning question that your Nautilus Drydocks they want to know.
I'm trying to answer as fast as I can. I want that ice cream.
I mean, I don't care.
I can feel it in my stomach now.
Yeah.
Text or call?
Text.
Text.
Chocolate or vanilla?
Vanilla.
Chocolate.
Sunrise or sunset?
Set.
Sunrise.
You're the one who gets up early enough to see that. I'm sleeping at 2 in the afternoon, waking up and going, dang, that's the sunset already.
How you guys holding up?
Oh.
Okay, before we go into our last one, give me a little rundown on like what's happening in the burn zone here.
My face is on fire.
Yeah, I can feel it. I can feel sweat down the side, and I can feel it like warm down here.
Surprisingly, I feel like I've actually recovered. I had a very small piece of the last one. It hit only like a quarter of my tongue. That quarter is numb entirely.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, ow.
don't do that.
Apparently the sauce like you said something. I'm gonna come back.
All right, so are you guys gonna break into your last one here? This is the Logan.
Oh.
This is the last one.
So this is the
This
last
is the big
dab.
daddy.
I can give it to you to crack open. So this is the last dab.
This is liquidy stuff. This is like.
Yep, I'm just gonna flat read this because I feel like they did a very good job of summarizing this. So this is the one, the only, the last dab, the hottest one. It has yet to be rated on the Scoville scale. However, what we just had was 642,000. This is ranked up. On average, it increases by about 1.5 to 2 times, meaning this has to be at least 1 million, likely more.
It's a baby dab.
Got a good bit on
I
there.
got some on there.
Yeah, you do. You guys are awesome.
I'm doing it. If I'm gonna get knocked out, I'm gonna get knocked out good.
You can't do that to me.
All right. Ready?
No.
See you now.
Fruity. Nothing yet. I'm doing okay. Let's cut the camera.
There's some consternation happening.
Oh.
Wait, you guys did awesome. You went through your 6 all the way probably up to like, was it 1.5, 2
At
million?
least 1.2.
Yeah.
Likely 1.5.
Added a few zeros onto the first one.
There's 2 billion. We're real men here.
Well,
All right.
I didn't even get any on the tip of my tongue, and now my tip of my tongue is burning like crazy.
I think the tip of my tongue is safe. I saved it.
All right. Well, let's end it with what you have going on. What's on the docket? Your chance to talk a little bit about Nautilus Drydocks and.
Well, I know right now on the bench we've got the Oscar.
Okay,
Currently working on the molds for that. I recently did the layups for both the top and the bottom of the Oscar, as well as the Blueback.
I'll take one.
Talking hurts.
So we just finished the Type 7,
You think?
I think. I don't remember the last couple of days.
It's all fading.
Yeah, we just had that in the pool.
Yeah, we got to build that plane.
You have to build a 12-foot plane.
Styrofoam or wood plane.
Well, RCSubGuy, wrap us up and.
All right, I'm gonna wrap this up. I enjoyed this. My tongue is on fire. Holy. But it gives you a good 10 seconds of talk time.
Yeah. I can see static.
I see dead people.
I hear pain.
It keeps building. It doesn't go away.
Yeah.
I think it would be a great idea. I'm going to call out my good friend Ed Tortle up in Dallas. Let's do this, buddy. I'll interview you. I got the sauces. You come on down. Let's do it. We'll film it. We'll let the crew do it. If you get through it, you can call someone else out. How's that sound?
We'll call out Vaughn. You're up there too. You can come down here and try this crap. Go for it.
I don't have really anyone to call out, so I'll just kind of yell at 2 people in particular. Jean Ray and Connor. I suffered so you can enjoy this.
Well, I'd like to thank all 3 of you guys for putting yourself through a torturous situation just so we could learn a little bit more about you. Super proud of what you guys are doing with the dry docks and look forward to a pretty awesome 2023 and beyond.
Thank you. This was a lot of fun.
Cheers, you
It was
guys.
fun. I don't know if I can do it again.
And a little bit.